You could have heard this episode 48 hours early on our Patreon, patreon.com/indieheadspodcast. By joining us for as low as $1 a month, you'll receive episodes early, gain access to our Discord server, and get yourself an Indieheads podcast sticker. All of our upcoming episodes we put on our Patreon 48 hours so it hits our public podcast feeds. But if you're hearing this via our Patreon feed, we thank you so much for your support. We especially want to thank our Real Ones Patreon supporters, including Becca Etienne, Jojo Mikowski, James Boss, Marcy Anime, Delaney Mothman, Josiah Duncan, Jenna LaFleur, Matt Cameron, A History of Violet, Joseph Duratani, Awat, Javon Clement, Jimmy Alward, Three Twist Balloon Dog, Charles, Tuck Clary, Nicole Rifkin, Tim's Discount Prices, Commander and Beef, Jay, Rena K, Ian, Matthew Taylor, Chance Holdup, I Like Books, Sarah Moore, Griff, Max Kapazinski, Mark Barry, Cal 50, Have You Ever Done a Cold Piss, Chris Wade, Jake Wald, Grant, Keep Autism Weird, Rob Marino, Max, Zach, Gav490 Freak, Amber Grassi, Maze Farms, and Alex Gershmanoff. And if you want to be amongst these names, consider supporting us on Patreon, where if you upgrade to the Real One tier, you'll receive a bonus episode every month on top of other perks. And before we move into the episode, I just want to thank the rest of our Patreon supporters like Jason Daphnis, Kevin Cookman, Desmond, Kevin Pierce, Aly Eleanor, Chedas, Nato, Eric Chow, Josh, Holiday Kirk, Tyrone Shuhan, Drew Wharton, Jane Amjadi, Alexis Davin, Cody Gagan, Barely March, Vinka LaFleur, World Griffin, Corbin Camage, Gavlin, Matthew, Ethan Sapir, Matthew McPherson, Rainey Donaldson, Eleanor Grams, Wolfer Thrill, Gaius 420, Lily, Jacqueline Kataga, Alec Felder, Molly O'Brien, AJ Moser, Eraser Baby, Matthew Herring, Jack Tickleman, Sarah L., Jeremy Bull, Derek Pemberton, and Anthony Brooks. Anyways, though, enjoy the episode. All right, here we are, listeners. We're back once again, another episode. And Violet, you wanted to kick this one off. So, Violet, what do you got for the people?
Well, actually, unfortunately, Matty, Violet could not make it for this episode. She got sick. She ate a bunch of Jesus wafers and is having severe diarrhea right now. So she sent me in. Hi, everyone. It's your favorite cucumber, Larry.
No!
Hi, everyone. It's me, Larry from VeggieTales. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? I hope you're all excited to have so much fun with me today, because I'm excited to have fun with you. Let's have some fun. Yay! VeggieTales!
Come on. No.
All right, I'll be fair.
Look who it is. It's my good friend Bob the Tomato. What? Oh, hold on, Matty. Can you cut the cut the fucking what is it, Bob?
Do you have the rent?
What do you mean? Do I have
Do you have the
I'm
rent?
working on getting the rent, Bob.
Larry,
What?
we're gonna lose our fucking apartment.
We're not gonna lose. We aren't gonna lose the apartment, dude.
I owe broccoli.
Mr. Lunt said he would give us an extension on the apartment, dude.
I owe broccoli so much money covering for your ass.
Well, I don't care if you owe Brock. I'm gonna make the money. Look, I'm doing cameos. I'm doing interviews. The hairbrush deal is gonna work, dude.
You're broke ass. This is why Rhubarb left you.
Are you fucking? Don't you fucking dare bring that up.
Yeah, I said it.
You know, no, dude. I've been carrying VeggieTales for years, man. Dude, everyone knows Silly Songs with Lyric. Where's Silly Songs with Bob, dude? Nowhere.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you. No, fuck you. You know what? VeggieTales is VeggieTales, and you know what? You're a fucking fruit man.
Too far, man.
No, you know what?
Too far.
Fuck
man.
you. I'm done.
Fuck you.
Bye. Bye. Let's have some fun.
I love this one.
Oh, fuck. Hey, listeners, welcome to the Indieheads podcast. I'm Matty Monroe. I'm your host. On this episode, I'm joined by Max, and we're once again joined by special guest Aly, and we also have
You okay, Matty?
We don't have Violet. We have I'm
Look,
sorry, I forgot your name
The bit
already.
is done. I just wanted my
Okay.
boyfriend to come in and play Bob.
By the way,
big
this is
shout
going to be a
out to
video
my,
episode.
to my
listener.
lovely boyfriend for painting himself red and coming in here to yell at me, dude. I came up with that idea yesterday, and he was like, "I'm down." So
Oh my
That's
god,
love. That's awesome.
Holy
that
shit.
is love.
I've been spending the
So
last
true.
5 minutes trying to find like the world record for most communion wafers eaten in a minute, and just most communion wafers eaten in general, and I can't find any videos of like someone eating communion wafers really fast, and it's kind of starting to upset me.
Oh my god.
everyone.
Well,
I hope you're ready for
gluttony. Gluttony
episode
is one
that
of the
is-
7 deadly sins, so that makes sense.
No,
So
that is true. I'm sure there is something sacrilegious about going Joey Chestnut on a box of communion wafers. It is
Badlands
the body
chugging
of
the wine.
Christ, and it's all you can eat.
Oh my god! All right, but also on this episode we are joined for again longtime listener, first time caller, Ataxon. Welcome
What's
to
up?
the pod,
Hi.
Please, Matty, put some respect on the name. It's Dr. Ataxon,
That's
Dr.
right.
Ataxon.
I'm a doctor. I
official
went to
physician of the Indieheads podcast.
Yeah, I'm a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's legal. That's
It is
legally,
legal.
yeah.
But we are here. So about a year or so ago, we had a canceled episode. It was a sequel to our youth group music episode, and we couldn't get people. It was just a bad week. We couldn't get people to be on the cast. Things got moved around. But then Violet came through with this playlist, and I was like, all right, we know that Ataxon already has an interest in this, in this this special interest, I guess you could call it. And we immediately had to call you up and be like, hey, you got to get on this episode. As listeners, we're going in the minivan. We're going in Mom's minivan. We're driving down to church, and we're staying at the church for a little bit because we are going to Vacation Bible School,
Oh, yeah.
Indieheads Vacation Bible School.
Yay!
So thrilled.
We're not legally responsible for what happens to your children.
So I let's see. I think to begin this episode, we should all unload all of our religious trauma and whatnot, just to give the listeners a bit of a history of what our interest in the world of, I guess, Christianity. Here's the thing: I stopped going to church when I was like 11 or 12, so like I don't think I've not been to church in a very, very long time. And still, there was some stuff in this playlist that definitely, like, certain memories got unlocked. I was like, oh, okay, things I put in the back of my brain were unlocked, and then things that I never knew even existed. Well, they're going to be really, really important, listeners. But let's see who wants to unload any religious trauma. I'm giving you the floor to unload your religious trauma and / or your just general history with the Christian church.
I can go. I don't know if we're all Christian here. I was raised Catholic very loosely. My parents were bad Catholics. So we went to church every week, and we had a pastor that we loved. When I was probably like 7 or 8, he went to rehab for drug and alcohol abuse. And we got a new pastor, and the new pastor took a full hour for the sermon instead of 45 minutes. And so my parents were like, yeah, we don't really have to do this anymore. And so I stopped going to church probably about when I was 8. Getting maple bars after church was awesome. But I still went to Vacation Bible School until I was like 13. And I feel like that was the only place where I ever got like bullied a little bit.
That's so
Which is-
real.
I don't mean to
man.
laugh at your misfortune, but that's accurate.
No, but
Yeah.
just like going to a Catholic church of kids that I don't know, I guess like it makes sense that that's where I'm getting bullied.
It is unfortunately kind of funny. It's funny.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's fine.
yeah, like I didn't really get bullied in like middle school or high school, but Vacation Bible School, man,
It
those
rocked
kids
my
are
shit.
fucking tough.
Yeah.
It's honestly insane
I'm trying to fit in
how
with Catholics.
like I feel like real that is.
But anyone else would unload any religious trauma?
I went to Vacation Bible School once in my life, and we watched a video that was insane that we'll be watching tonight. I've been to church a grand total of 2 times in my entire life. My grandparents on my mother's side were very religious. On my father's side, they didn't really give a fuck, but both of my parents ended up going to different churches in Dallas County. And as a kid, they decided to take us to my dad's church at first because apparently there were 2 pastors at this church before, and they fell out beefing, and one took almost the entire congregation to his church, and my dad's church was in danger of just shutting down because probably like single-digit amounts of people were going there. And so he decided to take us, and this was in 2008, before the big election. and the pastor talked about how Obama was the devil, and so Dad decided, let's try Mom's church. And so we went to Mom's church, which was a little bit nicer, a little more put together. There was actually people in the pews, and at the very end of the sermon, the pastor said, God bless you. We love you all. And if you'd like to join us this upcoming Tuesday for a protest outside of Planned Parenthood, then we will meet at the church. And so my mom said, maybe we don't have to go to church. So I never went back. But I am a big fan of terrible Christian videos that we'll be watching tonight.
Yes.
Of course, most of these come from the company Everything is Terrible, of which I'm a big fan. But I'm a big fan of Gerbert and the first act that we'll be talking about, which is obviously VeggieTales, hence all this shit.
Let's go.
Yeah. I am wearing a t-shirt that says Irish because I don't own anything green. This is actually my dad. So thank you, Father Wilkes, for that.
Let's see. Anyone else? Anyone else got anything to offer up to the class, or do we just? I feel like we got to dive in.
Yeah, I could go pretty real quick though, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, I grew up Southern Baptist, basically for a super long time, and also I was homeschooled, so
oh no,
double whammy with that. All of my friends were super went to church all the time, and so I ended up going to 2 or 3 VBSs a year, which was insane.
It's like the closest thing you can get to Amish.
honestly though, it really wasn't. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. I know a lot of people who got fucked up by that shit.
Yeah,
and mostly the reason my mom did it is just because the school I would have been going to, she got bullied when she was a kid, and she's they're gonna beat the shit out of them. So
okay, there we go. Sorry,
oh my God.
I had to put up Jesus Saves Souls and Redeems Them for dope swag.
Oh my God.
Yo. But yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, I kind of left the church though, when I went to college, and which ironically was a Christian college. They paid my scholarships though. Well,
that's how they get you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Until I almost flunked out, but don't worry about that.
Although curious, you were raised Southern Baptist, and yet your son has become Catholic.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he's here right now.
The cheat. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Cheat.
Oh, yeah. He's got the Saint Francis of Assisi thing on there just because I thought it was dope.
Oh, hi, Cheat. Hi, buddy. Oh, you look so terrified right now.
Yes.
You're so confused.
He doesn't want to watch Gerbert.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to watch it either. Let's get into the episode, listeners. Unless you had some
I'll speed run. Yeah, I went to church for 25 years. I went to a Christian school for 5 years and graduated with a degree in biblical studies, among other things, because they just give those to you because you have to take mandatory Bible classes. And I've been to church thousands of times. I'm now a trans agnostic. Moving on.
Yes.
Rock and roll.
Well, let's get into the episode. So, of course, as we mentioned, VeggieTales is...
How many churches do you think you've been to?
Oh, God. If we're counting one-off... Probably, I don't know if I've crossed over 100.
Wow.
Wow.
Always going across the world like Guy Fieri looking for the perfect diner.
My parents were like that. They're like, oh, the theology at this church isn't fascist enough. We have to go elsewhere. And then we'd go to a different church the next Sunday. And I'd just be like, well, you won't let me stay home and eat cereal, so I guess here we go.
Or what if it had uncomfortable pews? That's kind of a deal breaker.
They didn't give a shit. They were going to spend 4 hours in there anyways. The more uncomfortable, the better.
Oh, I see. So Sunday is rah, it's church day.
Pretty much. It's I have homework.
Gotcha.
Sucks to suck. We're going to church from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Is the Super Bowl for Jesus.
Pretty much, yeah. With less chips.
Oh, I do have something to add before we get into it.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I didn't go to church, but my parents wanted me to play sports as a kid because I was super lazy and I did nothing but watch TV. And so every year, Gavin and I would sign up for Christian sports, sponsored by churches and stuff. And we'd play we sucked at basketball, we sucked at baseball. Eventually, we kind of found that we were okay at soccer. So we played soccer. And at the end of every year, they would have like some sort of church event where someone would come up and talk about God and they'd get some sort of cheap entertainer. But when we were in basketball, we went to the final basketball meeting and they had a guy who was just some general entertainer, and he ripped a phone book in half, and his final act was he did an entire rap about Jesus and Satan doing a basketball game, and Satan thinks he wins until Jesus says, "Yo, Satan, this is street ball. We still got more rounds to go." And I remember that sticking with me, being like, this is kind of lame. I think God should have cooler representation. But we'll get into some cool representation of my man God on this episode.
There was a whole like event that like I'm pretty sure my family paid for me to go to, where it was like just really buff dudes ripping phone books in half, like through the power of God or something, and then there might have been like a speaker, and they were called like the Power Team. But like that was a weirdly common thing for Christians. Like they were just like really into buff dudes who weren't gay.
The God Squad.
Tearing phone books in half.
God Squad.
All I'm
God
hearing
Squad.
is just that like the Righteous Gemstones is a real thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That show's a documentary, and that's why I can't watch it.
It's really wild. Like, you know, like I talk to like, you know, my in-laws who are like, you know, still go to church pretty regularly, and it's like, you know, like they, you know, it's like it's really wild hearing, you know, their thoughts on it, you know, because it's like really scary accurate.
Yeah, I went to a mega church once. My neighbors go to a mega church, and so they took my parents and Gavin and I with them once. We didn't actually see any sermons or anything. They were just showing us the buildings. They were like, and this is the youth center, and it had literally 2 floors of basketball courts, one on top of the other, and it had like an entire arcade and shit. And so when we left, my dad got in the car and he was like, "They call that shit a church? Fucking Six Flags over Jesus." And I laughed so hard.
That rocks.
That's kind of a bar. He probably had that saved up for like half an hour.
Yeah, he was pissed. But anyways, I think we should get into some delicious, yummy veggies.
Yes.
Go.
To begin, we have the VeggieTales with the song / video, which, by the way, if it didn't already say, this is gonna be a video episode, listeners, because once I got early on in the playlist, I realized, there's literally no way this could be an audio only episode. We cannot describe the horrors we're about to see. So let's get into God is Bigger Than the Boogeyman, which of course you put this at the fucking top, Violet.
It's like the first VeggieTales episode.
Wait,
I was
really?
gonna say, this looks very
I think so.
old.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the literal first one.
Interesting.
I'll just laugh and say, hey, cut that
I don't.
They wouldn't let that broccoli wear that hat these days.
He's an asparagus.
He
first
is
and
an
foremost.
asparagus.
Oh.
The animation is terrifying. Like,
Honestly, though, it really only gets worse.
exactly, it gets way worse
This is
later
still
on the
like-
video.
This is like top 10. This is like way better than most of these Christian animated shows.
Yeah, like
VeggieTales
this
is easily number 1.
Yeah, I mean, this was like in the
yeah.
90s, so like, I mean, you know, gotta give it a little bit of credit for that.
I fucking love Celery Frankenstein, dude.
Frank and Celery rocks.
I love him so much.
I'm sorry that I scared you when you saw me on TV.
He's voiced by one of the Gords, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Matty, we were talking about this earlier, but I think we all are basically in agreement that if you were a VeggieTale, it would have to be an okra for Cage and Matty.
Sure, why not? Why not?
Do you have any disagreement with that?
No, I'm not really commonly thinking about what VeggieTale would I be. I'm not really thinking
that
about
makes
that.
one of
You
us,
don't?
Matty, because I think I'd be an onion for sure.
Oh wow!
If y'all trust me to be an okra, then I'm gonna be an okra. You know, throw me in a pot of gumbo and just send me
Is
off to
Cage
the
and Matty
river.
Is Cage and Matty gonna find Christ on this episode?
We'll see.
Yeah, we could go to church this weekend.
No, no.
We all plan it out, go to pick out what churches we're going to.
we
Live
go
on the street.
you go to the front door person. We're like, we're on a field trip. We're going to church.
Look, ignore the field recorder I have. I'm not recording this for research.
Look, if I'm going to be at any church this weekend, all right, it's going to be at the Church of Cinema as I find out if Nathan Kane, can he feel pain? I don't know. Nathan Kane, he may or may not feel pain, and I'm going to find out because I'll probably go see Novocaine in theaters this weekend, but
That's
This
very
episode
Trumpian
sponsored by
unintentionally.
Novocaine.
We'll find out. I don't know if he is.
again, you're telling you this Nathan King guy, he does not feel pain. He says he says he has a weird genetic condition. They called him Novocaine. They called him Novocaine, and he can't believe he's
Very
alive.
bad people. They're out to get him. That's
All
enough.
right,
That's
well,
enough.
there we go. There's VeggieTales, which again, that is like it's got the very weird late '90s cheap CGI look to it. But trust me, listeners and watchers, I should say, because again, listeners, watchers, if you are a listener, you should become a watcher because this episode is going to be incomprehensible otherwise, I think. So let's just go ahead and move on to our next video because we'll be back with the VeggieTales. We'll come back, but for right now we have Psalty, and that's Psalty, like a psalm, with Little Praiser.
God.
Ataxon, the floor is yours.
Oh boy. Oh no, I can't wait to talk about Psalty. Oh Jesus. Yeah, no, this is like
I'm kind of rocking the Psalty look right now. I look more like Psalty than Larry.
Yeah, Psalty was like, honestly, like I went back because like I watched this when I was a kid, and like I mean, yeah, like the bit is like he's like a singing hymn book, and it's kind of like Barney vibes, but like what if Barney sucked?
Little Praisers? Jesus Christ.
It's terrifying how blue they make his beard.
I didn't even notice he
has a
had
beard?
a fucking beard.
He has a beard, yeah. It's like all like fucking blue face painted up. And I'm actually kind of impressed with how thorough that they got it. But like honestly, this isn't even like the craziest shit. They had like this fucking like
Is he a
had like
Bible?
this guy that was like a villain. He was like a rat. And he looked like I don't know. It looked like fucking like Spy Kids, like the fucking swoop shit. Yeah, it looks like that, but like if it was a rat. It's nuts.
Oh my
Risky
God.
rat?
Yeah, risky rat.
This is not. That is a strange looking man.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's
No,
horrifying.
no.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, this is not.
here's
Yeah,
the
Matty,
thing.
pull up
Here's the thing.
risky
If
rat
you
for
put
a
this
sec.
video in black and white, you would immediately have to it would get taken off of YouTube if this was in black and white.
yeah.
Because again, he's wearing blueface, and
Oh no!
he's wearing blueface.
no.
He's
And if he-
leading all the
it-
kids away like the Pied Piper. This is insane.
If you look up Risky Rat, you have to scroll down like half the page before you find like furry art, and that's how bad this is. Like the furry
Oh.
art isn't even at the top.
You know, he kind of beat Brockhampton to the whole thing.
I mean, hey,
Oh
who
my
knows?
God.
Kevin Abstract could have been watching this as a kid, and it inspired him.
He was just like, yo, you know what we should do?
Just paint ourselves blue.
Matty, I put a video. Put a little risky rat montage.
Oh no.
My
There's a
YouTube
montage.
recommendations are going to be strange after this.
Okay, well, the top video before you posted is eating communion wafers a sin.
Wow.
Getting into. But
Jesus.
Let's watch this
Rat
first.
villain. Watch out, kids.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's a different version of Psalty they had for
Salty
the
got an
movie.
upgrade. Robo Salty.
Yeah, that's just
Is this
an Alan Cummings
anti-Semitic?
character.
Yeah. Oh god.
This feels anti-Semitic.
Oh no.
necessary, my good friend.
Oh.
Everybody forgets my name. You see, my job is making other people famous. I'm recruiting.
Why is one of the rats, like-
for a big show this
Oh,
summer.
Why is the guy on the bus bench look like that?
Ricky
They got like
Which one?
stars in their hair. Oh yeah, that's not.
Oh,
they're not
that's
stars,
Charity
it's a
Church Mouse. That's Charity Church
Oh.
Mouse. Yeah.
Oh God.
Either. So tell me, kid. Say, aren't you Shelley Barnes?
I don't
I've been hearing.
I don't like
Risky
this.
Rat looks
Yeah,
he
What an
he looks like
See-
the guy that Jason Voorhees kills to get his hockey mask in Friday the 13th 3.
Oh my god.
There's like this. Apparently, that there was like this other one with like Charity Church Mouse, and like I didn't see this, but my wife did, and she's like, there's an episode where Charity Church Mouse has like, you know, like the Book of Mormon's spooky Mormon hell dream.
I don't think
Jesus
I
we
will
need to
Christ.
do this.
I will say above all else, this man is chewing the goddamn scenery. This
No,
man
that's
is
so true.
This man is pulling like Matthew Lillard levels of scene chewery right now.
Yeah, Risky Rat actually kind of rocked. Like Psalty all the time. Honestly, just sounded like he was just fed up with like the kids. He just didn't care. He was so pissed all the time.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know where you find these people. I'm gonna be honest.
I found them. Church. They
Right,
like pull
that's a
out
good
like,
point.
you know,
The church
the
group.
TV cart with
Oh, shit, he
like,
did
you know, the belted down TV on the cart,
Oh,
pop in
yeah.
a VHS.
He's busting a move.
He busted. He turned the aces into kings. He's got a crazy ass
He's
hex
got
card in
Balatro in real
Balatro.
life.
He pulled out a
Oh.
crazy hex card there.
He's like Jason Ladani, the magician we saw.
Oh,
Any guesses? Oh well, let's try again, perhaps. I thrive on plotting pranks and scheme fights.
Yeah, this is about
This-
as, like, it's just, like, more of this. Like, he's just, like, you know, Risky Rat mean mugging for the camera.
I feel like he's singing more than I thought he would.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do all that.
Yeah, like the typical ones are just, like, you know, Psalty, like, singing, like, children's church songs with, like, you know, kids. But, like, this one is, like, a whole-on movie.
I'm gonna show my rats the Risky Rat montage after this, and they're gonna kill me.
Oh, no.
this
Yeah, no, normally you
Giving
have to
rats a
watch this
complex.
montage on incognito browsers. We might be
Yeah.
doing a little
Yeah.
co-op.
I definitely don't want
I mean,
anyone
this
giving
is a video that like is probably repressed in the minds of millions and millions of like children, or millions and millions of former children. Like, so many children have probably seen this, repressed
kinda
it
got
from
like
their
a-
minds, and
It's
then
got like a Tim Curry thing going on.
I heard Risky Rat was hiding out in Argentina.
Oh, God.
Why Argentina?
Oh,
He's
no.
got a complicated history.
What the fuck is that comment?
is it to be fair, he's more gay than Jewish?
Yes, Matty, that's the comment.
Thanks, Christopher Hazel, 1856. Yeah.
That's crazy. He's not wrong though. He's not
Dear
wrong though.
Lord, they can't make Psalty look appealing. It's very much a textualist.
Oh God.
Are you keeping score out there? Let's review, shall we? First,
I don't. this is.
It's so
I-
hard to look at.
It is really difficult to look at. I'm just kind of speechless, you know, which I'm gonna say that a couple times this episode. There's a couple
Yeah.
videos here that leave me truly speechless.
It's really insane how poor in taste. Like they just make any old crap. It's like, yeah, kids will watch this.
It's
Speaking of crap that they think any old kid will watch,
Yeah.
let's talk about Dorbies.
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
This is from Dorbies Making Decisions. This is the worst animation I've fucking seen.
It's so
No, this
bad.
video truly feels like the story they would play at a bowling alley that like two pins fall in
Yes.
love before they
When
get
you
blown
get a
up for a
strike.
spare. Yeah.
Yeah. The balls take you to hell.
Yeah.
I would say
God.
this is like Grum from Tim and Eric, but like this is worse than Grum.
It's kind of giving La La Land.
It's like you have this horrible 3D animation that like somehow VeggieTales is better than. all the background, it's like PS1, like fog. It's like silent.
Yeah, why are
It's
they in Silent Hill?
Yeah, Silent Hill
They're
2.
outside a haunted house. They think that they're gonna be grown up if they go in a haunted house.
You literally have the fucking, like, the horn animation there that literally looks like the fucking, like, Doot
my
skull
favorite
guy.
shot in the entire.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is like, they made this years after that first VeggieTales one. VeggieTales got better with their animation, too. Like, it's like Phil Vischer built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Something
Type beat, you know?
Something about Mary Jane's bottom eyelashes gives her, like, crazy bags under her eyes. This is the most haggard child I've ever seen.
I mean, hey, if there's any time for that to happen, I mean, kids are aging much quicker now, it feels like, with all the stress in the politics. Why does she have... the shadow on her chin makes her look like she has, like, a fucking soul patch. But it's like a 5 o'clock shadow soul patch.
The song is kind of a banger.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's in that shit.
Why does she look like fucking Brendan Fraser after he becomes Monkey Bone? Like
Stu Miley.
He looks. It's the Monkey Bone version of Stu Miley. No. I don't. Again.
They're hitting
I'm
those
not sure
harmonies,
if it's worse with eyes or without. I'm gonna say worse without.
The Beatles could never.
No, they could not.
So true.
Her arms are like crazy, like long and thin. She looks like what was that old creepypasta, The Rake? She looks kind of like that.
The fucking rake.
She looks like a PS2 like 3D platformer Pac-Man game, but like made by like a dude from Iowa instead of like Namco.
Yeah, released only for the Wii.
Yeah, it's motion controls only.
Oh no, this is.
We're just balls.
Just
man.
go in the fucking haunted house, you fucking pussies.
Trippy.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
God.
Grimy Ghost, for uploading this.
Yeah. Christ.
Shout out to Grimy Ghost.
That's a sick producer tag. Let's
All
just
right.
get straight into it.
Yeah, let's just get just straight to the next one. I don't know there's much more we can add to balls. Let's get to Gerbert's Miracle Song.
That's not the full name of the title. The
From
video,
that one
Matty.
Brutalmoose video.
Yeah, Gerbert is one of my favorite recurring characters in Christian media because his voice is insane and the puppet is hideous. I love this little orange fucker.
It looks like that one, like, meat, like the one gif of, like, the bread with the googly eyes.
Well,
is that the same?
Matty, we are gonna get to that.
Oh.
We're gonna get to that on this episode.
Violet, was it you that said that like Gerbert sounded like a zipper?
Yes.
Run through like a vocoder or some shit?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I love Gerbert. I've seen Everything is Terrible and Brutalmoose Gerbert video. I was gonna start collecting them, but resellers are selling them for what I think is way too much on eBay. But my all-time favorite Gerbert is his birthday one. I'd just recommend all of them because Gerbert is a little shit that everyone hates, and so many people are just mean to this little orange shit.
Wow.
He's kind of like the original Caillou.
Kinda, yeah.
His head's kind of similarly round.
He looks like the Chicken McNuggets when they used to do those commercials.
Yo!
No, that's a great call. Wow. God, I wish that when my meals used to have a personality.
God.
They used to have eyes. I could look longingly into it before I devoured them.
How long do you think it would take you to eat Gerbert?
Not bad.
Have I eaten yet today?
No. Let's put
like 15 minutes, maybe, if he's like bread-like in substance.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume he's bread-like, and I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna say 9 bites if I'm hungry.
How tall? What are the dimensions of Gerbert?
I think we just gonna have to guess on the. He's very
butter?
small. He's very small
Can we
based on the
butter him?
I'm gonna
dimensions
say
here.
we have butter.
Yeah, but he's
actually,
tall
I'm-
enough to clear like halfway above like that store window. So we
He's
have
like
to
3
say at
feet
least
tall.
3 feet tall. Yeah.
I
He's
also
like
just
a whole
remembered
ass baguette.
that his head is probably not hollow, so I'm gonna say 12 bites. I'm gonna up it.
Hmm.
That's ambitious but respectable.
Oh no! I mean, he looks very soft all around to me. You know, I don't think there's much going on up there.
Maybe
so.
you could dip him in water like they do with the hot dogs at the hot dog eating contest. And that would
No.
probably
Oh,
cut
I
down their
thought-
time.
I
That's
thought
the
you were
strap.
talking about him like one of those like dinosaurs that you put in water and it blows up.
Telling Gerbert I'm gonna baptize him so I can eat him like a hot dog.
Guys, again, the price of Gerbert tapes is going up really, really high. So I think you should look up Gerbert inflation on Google and
Jesus
see
Christ.
what results you find on there.
I wonder how much Rule 34 there is of these guys collectively.
I'm gonna say
Probably a lot of the
preemptively, probably
VeggieTales.
too
Like,
much.
they got to the Snapchat hot dog like immediately. These guys aren't that similar or aren't
Yeah.
that different.
Oh, the VeggieTales have got to have them.
Oh, VeggieTales,
Like,
Don't okay.
boatloads.
Okay.
VeggieTales OnlyFans when?
hold on, I'm
Okay,
gonna look
I'm
up
gonna say-
VeggieTales AMV.
Oh, yo.
Okay, I'm gonna state a fact, and I do not want any judgment for how I found out this fact. Okay, let's just say it off the jump. I
No
only
judging
found out
anyway.
very recently that r/Rule34 got banned on Reddit.
Oh no!
And that's-
I don't know if I knew that, to be completely honest.
I do
What were you
do
frequenting?
not
You're like, oh, this is blocked.
do
oh,
not
no.
ask how I figured this out, but I was like, I think all I know is it was banned in the last month, and I was like, huh, that was a really popular subreddit. That's crazy. And so Reddit, look,
I-
they're wanting to get more money from their investors. They're
Just
wanting
gonna
to
go get
actually make a
another
profit.
ticket.
And so
I'm
you
just
gotta. Sorry, Stephen A. Smith
People
just did a
it's because
cameo.
of stocks. It's because there was like a stock
Matty,
meeting or something.
Maddie, I sent you a gift that I just found.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes, let's go.
Yo!
Let's go.
Oh, let's
well,
go.
Okay, we're gonna watch. I've already clicked play
Oh, it's
on
the
it,
pirates that don't do anything.
but this.
This is basically just the Beach Boys.
Oh my god. I feel like this should be saved for a future episode, Violet. For a future episode that we'll be doing in the
I
summer.
forgot about that episode.
That's
Don't worry,
okay.
there's plenty to talk about with that episode. A Kids Bot version?
I guess so.
Why am I surprised that a VeggieTales AMV is using the Kids Bot version of a song?
There was like a CD that they did that was like basically like Kids Bop, but it was VeggieTales, and they just like sang random songs. Oh yeah, Larry did Crocodile Rock.
Oh, that's gotta go
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
Yeah.
Maddie, I
Oh
have
wait,
news for
Larry
you.
didn't do it.
What's going-
Archibald Asparagus did it.
Oh,
back.
okay.
Larry cutting in.
It was a temporary ban.
Oh, okay.
They banned I found like a Verge article or something about how they banned a bunch of like unmoderated NSFW subreddits for like a couple days before like a stocks earning call or something.
Well,
but
but you
now,
know who else came back after a few days?
That's true. That's true. Although that's weird because I feel like Rule 34 was
man,
actually
that's
one of like
good.
more like heavily moderated, like
No, how do you
not safe
know
work
that?
subreddits. I'm a fucking Reddit moderator. I have to know these things.
that was what the comments in one of the threads I found was saying.
Exactly. That's
And
I read the
do
same
not-
thread.
Incognito mode, don't worry, I'm not putting that in my search history.
Well, again, there's a lot of things in our search history that are going to get us in trouble, including this. Well, actually, I was going to say this playlist actually might save me, honestly. So let's just go ahead. Let's just move into.
It's like
Okay.
you have to balance it out karmically. You got like a couple VeggieTales vids,
Yeah,
porno here and there. It's like you can get a nice.
we
net
can watch a
even.
little porn on the Indieheads podcast. Let's see. So the Gerbert video was the one that initially broke me. Actually, I think it was balls that broke me. I was like,
We're just balls.
they
We're breaking your
broke
balls.
my balls, and I was just like, I was like, oh, what fucking episode am I in for?
Jesus used to break bread, now he just breaks balls.
And then this one popped up, and I immediately realized, oh, this was I see why Violet did the AJ Moser song with the puppets. You know, I see the inspiration aside from the obvious one, which was the actual Hinder Lips of an Angel puppet Christian video.
So this is the only one that I had no context for before coming into this episode. Everything else, I had either seen the original video or learned enough through like osmosis of culture, or just kind of watched via Everything is Terrible and their edits. But this one, no fucking clue until today, where Ataxon found, and I believe this is called Nana's Cottage.
Yeah, I didn't know about this one either. I just, apparently like some random commenter just like deep in a thread in the video was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this," and I'm like, and yeah, it's Nana's Cottage. Insane stuff. Why does the kid keep cutting in on like
the bad day scallions?
You know, the old people dancing. Why does he really want to dance with Nana? I don't know.
Well,
I want to dance with Nana. I want to dance with George.
But everyone knows me as Nana. I live in a cottage in the little town of Cottage Hamlet.
Why does she keep calling it a cottage?
Cottage. Because I think she's trying to do like a Scottish accent or something, but just can't do it.
Top of the morning there.
Top of the morning.
Oh, Nana.
The cottage.
And
the cottage.
Rachel Rizzo.
Rachel Rizzo.
Unrelated to the rat.
Oh, he's hit
Drake
that
is
shit. The Fortnite ass dance.
Sorry.
Yeah, this might actually be like low-key one of the worst ones out of the whole lineup.
Fu Chang?
Okay, J.K. Rowling.
No.
Her real name is Lydia Hale. That is the actress's name, and and her character's name is Fu Chang. What the fuck?
We're kind of exploring a theme of this episode a little early.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
why
get
is she
to that.
okay? Why is she the only one that has a fucking last name?
That's a great point.
Okay, we have okay. The character names that we've seen so far. All right,
Annabelle.
We have Nana. We have Rachel Rizzo's Nana. We have Greg.
Well, Nana, I think has a full name and she says it, but then that she just goes by Nana because she's Nana.
Exactly, and then Gardner Gus, but that's just he's Gardner.
That's
his name
a
is
title.
Gus.
All right.
Exactly. Danny. Gracie Porter as Rosie.
Rosie.
I don't like. I just.
That is a Rosie if I've ever seen one.
Yes.
Great casting.
Okay, we have Annabelle. It's not in. It's Anna Bell. Two
I'm
separate
gonna assume
things.
that's first middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also as Andy, he's hitting a Fortnite dance, and then Fu Chang.
Fu Chang.
The only non-white child.
Oh
Except for
no!
the dog, I
Jason
guess.
His Arbuckle in this.
Arbuckle.
Oh. Oh God.
Insane.
Horrifying.
The reason this is on the episode is because someone at Adult Swim at Aqua Teen Hunger Force has definitely seen this, because I'm just sharing this. This is a clip from the TV show Aqua Teen.
Those are Rachel Rizzo's credits.
Oh my
we
God.
need to talk about Rachel Rizzo's
we'll talk about her
credits.
credits.
Davey Porter sounds like Dave Portnoy went into witness protection.
This is like the exact same video.
Yes.
Anyways, let's
Oh my
talk
God.
about Rachel Rizzo's credits. Matt,
Yes.
can you go back to the chat?
Yes. Let's go back to the chat and let's see these credits. So, let's see. So known for Nana's Cottage, of course, and then Monster Sunday School, and then in 2024 she was in a movie called Signal
Jesus.
Lost, Revelations, and who did she play in Signal Lost Revelations, Violet?
Well, she played the iconic character of Topless Victim.
Is that first last? That's Miss Victim to you.
Jesus.
She's my friend. I can call her Topless.
God. Oh,
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Here's a clip from Nana's cottage real quick.
Good morning, Nana.
Hello, boys and girls. It looks like we're together again for another fun-filled day at the cottage. This morning I'm making some apple jelly.
The cottage.
The cottage.
The cottage. The cooties. That's where they congregate, at the cottage. All right,
I don't know about you, but I don't think I want anything to do with any cottage cheese.
No, especially not Nana's. I don't trust that. But
She's curdling her shit.
okay, so in the chat today, I posted my immediate reaction to this next video, and it was a look of horror and of shock. So let's get to the Gaither vocal band with Bein Happy, and as we can see, watchers, immediately we are looking at one of the most horrifying faces I've ever seen in my entire life.
Man, why couldn't we have just done Hermie instead?
Oh, Hermie.
So we have a fish with a very human-like face.
They gave him crow's feet. What the fuck?
Yeah.
He looks like a member of Leonard Skinner.
Well, you'll see why he looks like that when we get to the chorus. The Gaither vocal band I think they still are together, but a Christian vocal band, and this is from their children's video where they just turn themselves into fucking fish. If you're watching the video, you notice that the "you" in this song is capitalized because this is a song to God. It is not to someone that you love. It's of course about how God will fix all of your problems. And of course, here are the fish with goatees, the other members of the Gaither vocal band.
This is the Impractical Jokers.
Holy shit, it is!
Holy.
You know that picture that it's like, where it's like, these are the guys that show up in your mentions when you critique Donald Trump, and it's a bunch of bald guys with like goatees and wraparound sunglasses?
Yeah, that's dumb.
This is, to me, I know we talked about this with the Dorbies Wanna Grow Up video, but this one, to me, is the most bowling alley when you get a strike video of all time.
It's egregious.
It's that. Yeah. It's also got the vibes of like that, I think the YouTubers like Zach J Films, who does like all those like 3D animations with like, did you know? It's like some weird, crazy thing that happened. It's like, did you know that if you filled up again, it would take 100 trillion gallons of piss to fill up the Grand Canyon if everybody peed in it.
Oh, I saw that this morning.
Yeah. Sam Goldner, I would say a friend of the pod, Sam Goldner, posted saying that he forgot his phone was on mute and he watched that and he woke up his wife.
No, if he hadn't pointed out that he said that, I would have done the same thing to my partner and like would have woken them up and just be like, "Oh, no, I'm doing research, honey. It's fine."
Yeah.
This is upsetting.
This is a terrifying video.
He low-key looks like Seaman. Remember Seaman?
Yeah, for the Dreamcast, right?
Yeah. Like feeling.
That's the Perry Farrell scream.
Oh.
I do think we need to gut every fish in this video.
Yeah.
None of these fish deserve to live.
The backfish truly does just actually look like Ringo in like '68.
God.
No more fan mail. No more messages in bottles.
No more confessions. No more confessions. After this date, I am no longer doing confessions.
Yo, I did do ballet for 8 years though.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
They always called my family the Dancing Baptists.
Hell yeah. New character in the leftist dentist universe.
Exactly.
Write it down, Jackie. Put it in the list.
The Ballet Baptist.
What's your job in the leftist commune?
Yeah, I'm the Ballet Baptist. And me personally, I'm the Cajun Christian. Everybody should read their Bibles and enjoy some of my fancy gumbo. You know,
Gumbo for God.
Gumbo for God.
Jambalaya for Jesus.
Yamalavo Jesus,
Yo.
Gumbo for God.
I should be
And
Cajun Maddie's fucking ghostwriter, dude.
you really should be. I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad at being Cajun Matty. There's a reason why I have to drink at least like 3 beers to like unlock him to his full potential. Doing because I think the thing is that when I do it when I'm drunk, I have very little dignity and very little shame, so it's easier for me to let him out.
That's good.
When I'm sober, it's tough because I have shame and dignity, and I don't. Thankfully, I'm at a point where I've got a job I really like. My peers respect me, and even then, I still, I don't like it. But let's move on to our next video.
Drinking one of those big
Let's not get into
I've achieved inner peace in my life. I don't need to do Cajun Matty anymore.
Look, all I'm saying is Matty and I are going to go to Razoo's. We're going to drink one of those giant cocktails out of a fishbowl, and Matty will be doing Cajun Matty for the waitress with a pierced nose by the end of the night.
100%. There's many reasons why I hope to be invited to Gavin's wedding, and one of them is to hopefully unleash Cajun Matty amongst many people that are completely unfamiliar with my shit.
Look, the fact is, I was already signed up to be the best man at that wedding before the big oopsie about the man at all. But I'm still going to do it, and I'm going to do a speech. And when I get up there, I'm going to go halfway through, say all my love for my brother, and I'm going to be like, and now Cajun Matty. And I'll just walk off the stage. And that's when Matty's going to walk up, and I just let loose, and my dad is going to have the best time of his life.
You should learn how to play the banjo. I don't know if that's right.
Oh, God.
No, they play banjos in Louisiana.
Get an accordion.
Oh,
like Zydeco mode.
Oh, duh.
But
if you got a Zydeco or you got an accordion, then you wouldn't even have to talk. You could make it do the talking.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
What?
Facts. Let's move on to our next video here. We have the cure for Corona, another thing from Everything is Terrible.
Today I feel so yuck.
Same.
So
I feel so yuck.
Yeah. I don't know the name of this specific video that they took this from, but they have a lot.
I looked it up on the podcast prep. It's from this thing. It's called the Weiser Family Puppets.
Oh, yes.
Didn't know about this until like last night.
They post a lot of content from this specific series or video. I don't know if it's multiple or one, but every single one of them is just as insane as this. There's one where a bunch of little puppet kids are singing about a blood sacrifice. It's fucking weird. They have a devil puppet. There's a pig that sings about demons and shit. It really is. It feels like a parody, but it's not.
Why does she look like Miss Piggy?
She does look like Miss Piggy.
She looks like Force Femme Michael Caine in Muppet Christmas Carol.
Holy shit, yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna pass out.
This video is insane about the powers of prayer healing you. There's a comment that used to be on this video that isn't there anymore. That was my favorite comment of all time on any YouTube video. That was just, she's not actually sick. They're just flexing that puppets can't get diseases. And I laugh thinking puppets can't get diseases every time. But God can cure your diseases, and that's the moral of this episode and this video.
Exactly.
I would be very upset if I was sick and my brother was like, I'm gonna go get grandma, she'll know what to do, and then she just starts praying for me. Like, am I already dead?
Well,
man, can I get some soup or something?
Well, you'll be pissed until you get healed instantly.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Yeah, she immediately was like, I'm gonna go play now.
You know what?
I need to put more points into my faith tree.
That's probably why when I tried to pray depression away, it didn't just work, and I ended up becoming not a Christian.
We gotta find a way to speed run Christianity.
I didn't level up enough.
Yeah.
That's why you need to eat as many communion wafers as you can.
No, I'm taking notes, Max.
Communion wafer maxing. You got a communion wafer max on your build, okay?
Gotta get that insane
The
prayer
oral
buff.
farming Catholic.
Look, I know an exploit in the game where you can keep multiplying your communion wafers. Okay, like you just gotta hit
An
a
infinite rare candy glitch, but it's just community wafers or communion wafers.
Exactly. Like here's the thing with the body of Christ. He's always regenerating, right? He's always regenerating his body
if everyone's
for you.
actually eating him all the time, and like some Catholics think it's not even a metaphor, then he must be. He's like fucking Deadpool or something. He just regenerates.
This is a question that I've had literally since I was a kid, and since Aly, you were a theology major in school, I feel like you're the right person to ask this. So with the wafers being the body of Christ and everyone in the church getting one, like someone's getting a wafer that is theoretically, if it is all part of his body, someone is getting the scrot and someone's getting the butthole. Am I right or am I wrong here?
As someone who thinks that's like the stupidest bit of Catholic lore is transubstantiation literalism, I'm gonna say that somebody eats the taint every time.
Wow.
I'm tickling the taint of Jesus.
It's like roulette.
Well,
also, Max, I just want to say, I think the easiest way to get into heaven is as long as you're also munching on those communion wafers. You have to Badland chug the blood of Christ until they kick you out of church. Basically, you get Das Boot out, and
I do have to give credit to the Catholics for actually letting the kids drink wine. We just got like grape juice, and that's why maybe I don't like wine. I just like grape juice.
Guy who thinks the tithing system is just paying for the wine.
Well, I feel like it's kind of like, it's kind of like Balatro. You've got the body and you've got the blood. You need chips, but you also need malt.
And you need the multiplier too. You need the times again.
The altar boys are the post multiplier.
And here's the thing.
We're not gonna talk about how they get involved.
Hold on, I gotta put my microphone on my stand real quick for this one. All right.
Oh God.
You take a plus. You take a plus sign. Do a little diagonal.
Whoa,
that's kind of cool.
I never thought about it like
Truth nuke. Truth nuke.
Hey, what would you do?
What is a plus sign if not a cross? No.
That too, exactly. You move this back. Boom, it's cross.
What would you do if you went to communion and for the wine they were using Snoop Dogg's wine? I think that'd be pretty sick. That would show that church can be kind of fun sometimes.
Didn't he do stuff at the inauguration? Isn't he back? Isn't that like not? Is Snoop Dogg not woke anymore?
He did like that fake Zionism commercial.
Is smoking weed's not woke anymore, right?
No.
The left is like value neutral at this point.
It's kind of been canceled out. That's a good point. Like the rightists have tried to claim it. Like, no, smoking weed isn't woke. We're claiming it from the lefties. It's like, no, just smoke weed if you want to, man. Like, shut the fuck up.
I mean,
God, no.
I mean, the thing with Elon is obviously he tried changing like the Tesla stock price to like 420. And he got like the SEC on his ass for it.
Oh no!
Yeah, here we go.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a horrifying image. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate this man. Somebody needs to do it. Okay, somebody needs to do it.
Trevor Moore staring.
Let's move into our next one. This is I think of the list, we have a lot to get into with everything we have on the rest of this playlist, but this one really threw me for a fucking loop. This Bible Man. I think in terms of my repressed like things that this is the one I'm like, oh shit, I probably watched a lot of fucking Bible Man growing up and I didn't remember it.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from like VeggieTales, this is like the definitive of the Christian videos you would watch.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like VeggieTales, Bible Man, and Adventures in Odyssey are like the.
Oh my god! I should have put some of that.
That's the Triforce.
Yeah, it's the Holy Trinity, if you will.
I was avoiding that because it's probably sacrilege.
Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. I'm not the Christ.
Sorry, Christ.
You gotta pray. You gotta pray about it.
All right, guys. When's Bible Man going to be in Marvel Rivals? And what's his kit going to look like?
I did look up El Furioso, and I did find out it's just a white man named Terry.
Well, yeah, of course. Of course.
No, duh, but like.
Well,
Terry,
part of
Terry
the
White.
episode.
I think his name is just Terry White, actually.
There
Holy
is
shit.
white Hispanics though, so you know.
True.
I
But
don't think
like,
it's my place to say. I don't know if I should. I'm not sure if that's my place to say that. I'm just saying what other people have said.
See,
But his name is
I remember watching this when I was a kid, and I watched like so much Bible Man, so I became intimately familiar with everybody on the credits of Bible Man, and like I had that like memorized, and like
Hell yeah.
whenever, and like I had like a fucking brain blast when I watched SpongeBob for the first time, okay, because like they watch. So you know the bit that every villain is Lemons, evil.
Yeah.
Well, the main guy who plays all the villains every single episode of Bible Man, his name was Brian Lemons. I'm like, yo,
Oh shit!
that's so true.
Hell
Every
yeah.
villain is Lemons. What?
That is so swag.
Okay.
This still gets like I hadn't listened to this in 20 years, and it got stuck in my head. Like it gets stuck in my head even before I re-listened to this for this.
This kind of
it's just
slaps.
similar
I will say
enough
this kind of
to La
slaps.
Vida Loca.
Yeah, this is easily the best song we're talking. Well, I don't. We'll talk about a couple of bangers in a second, but this is easily in the top 3 for me. Also, the
Yeah.
production value is just comparatively crazy good on these. So like, yeah. I
We're not
understand
even
why.
talking about any of like the best VeggieTales songs. Maybe one.
We're talking about the alt-timer, the most famous VeggieTales song.
In its top 5 for sure, but
Yeah.
we're not even talking about a lot of the best.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
not like this. I love Where's My Hairbrush, but yeah, it's not. It's like not like my number one fave. I got like a short list.
Bible Man has toys.
He does have toys.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
He's on Vimeo?
He's
Yo,
on.
I was
wow.
watching Price Master the other day, and they were selling a Bible Man cape.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so now it's a cartoon. Now Bible Man's it's an animated series. It's very bad, like
It looks like Paw
Blender
Patrol.
3D animation.
Oh, it looks worse than Paw Patrol. Never mind.
It looks like the old like Rescue Rangers cartoon that they had in like 2002.
Remember Butt Ugly Martians? It looks like that.
God.
Come on.
I like that there's like just like not really any lighting. Like, okay, there's a little bit of lighting, but
This is
it's
sad.
yeah. This is bad. Let's shop for toys, guys. Let's see what toys we got. We got Master a Mean building block set. We have the van
Oh,
building
it's just like-
block set. Just
You can
Legos.
get the
Fake
sword.
Legos and a sword. They don't even have an action figure?
They have minifigures, but yeah, no action figures.
sad.
Bible Man kind of fell off.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
true.
Oh, you
the
can
first-
rent. You can
The
rent.
video doesn't even exist.
You gotta log in your PureFlix account.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Let's see. Is Pure
What
Flix?
No
What is
way.
PureFlix?
I think it's just
Oh god.
it's
You
the
don't need
Christian
to find
streaming
out.
service from fucking Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's actually like, they started out as like a movie studio. I hate that I
Yeah.
know this.
No.
And they like I think they're the ones that made that fucking,
Oh, Jesus
like,
Christ.
there's like this one, it's like, you know, it's like this guy who's a fireman and pornography
Yep.
destroyed his
Fucking,
marriage.
Fireproof.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I forgot about
I had to watch
Fireproof.
that as like a 10-year-old or like
Yeah,
a,
they made
know,
like
like-
all those
Fuck.
movies that it's like you rent out like a theater
Thank God all the
for
I think
your
Borders
they,
and
I
church.
think they did God's
magazines.
Not Dead.
Uh,
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they,
I think they did. They might have.
at
I
least
think they
one
did.
of the like maybe like the first ones.
Yeah.
So next movie night is from PureFlix.
Oh god.
I do like the shitty background here that looks like the same. They
That
just
was Muck Sticky.
Oh,
It was by Pureflix.
they made
Oh,
5
yeah?
of them. One came out
oh,
last
that's
year.
that's very anti-Semitic.
God.
Hang on, that's a very anti-Semitic character design.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I feel like I fear that that's gonna be that's unfortunately a trend in Bible Man villains. I'm
Also,
sorry
look-
to say.
Oh,
This looks like it
they're
was
that
fil-
kind of Christian. Okay.
Yeah.
This looks like it was filmed on the set of fucking Black Cougar. This looks like it was filmed on that
Yes.
set. Like Black Cougar or like Tales from Genesis Space. This is not
Looks like
Bible
your Wednesday
Man
night church
classics.
group tried to make a Doctor Who episode.
Okay.
God.
Verify if
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
human.
To watch more
Yeah,
Bible
the original
Man.
the original guy that played Bible Man was like a washed up fucking sitcom actor.
Yeah, I try to remember his name, but I know
Yeah,
exactly
Willie
who you're talking.
Ames.
Yeah. Willie
Yeah,
Ames.
he was on shit with like fucking Scott Bio and shit.
Oh yeah. Let's watch the full armor sequence.
Oh, yo, we gotta see the magical girl transformation.
Waste belt of truth.
Okay, hold on.
They didn't even quote this
What
from the
is
actual scripture.
What is this man has fucking goddamn look at this shit.
It's
He's
Dragon Ball Z build.
Look at those tits.
Mastodons.
Look at those tits. Come on.
That is best of the worst mastodons right there.
Bible man, there's still time.
Shoes of peace.
Shoes of peace.
Shield of faith.
This is crazy.
Of salvation.
That was the face of a man who's just he's trying his goddamn best to hold in a fucking fart. He's like, I can't fucking fart during the armor sequence.
Full armor sequence complete.
Yeah, no, that scene cost $5,000. You can't get that back.
Cypher, do I look okay to you?
Yeah, you look like a superhero, which is what you are. Why?
Oh, no reason. Eunice, I'll take the tunnel bike.
All right, do we have a Bible man, the unofficial? Okay, no, we can't. This is not even official. Let's move on.
Your algorithm's already fucked.
We're only here for official content.
Exactly. So
This is like apocrypha.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Look, listeners, watchers, over the years, we have watched a lot of YouTube videos and we've listened to a lot of songs. I think this might be the most racist thing that we have ever watched on the Indieheads podcast. And that's counting some of the streams, right? Like this, I had to, because I was trying to do my job. I was watching this playlist and listening to it while I was doing work today. I immediately had to stop what I was doing and just like dart my eyes at the screen because I could not look away from this. This is awful. Violet, what do you have? Do you have extra context for this before we hit play?
So, Matty, earlier in the episode, I believe you mentioned the loaf meme of
Yes.
the bread with eyes. That is from this video.
Oh my god.
Yes, loaf is from the Donut Repair Club, which is one of the most heinous things I've ever seen. Let's get into it.
The only one who says...
It's also, there's like no educational or message to this song. It's just stereotypes.
It's saying that we all pray.
Okay. All right. Off jump. Let's...
Should we actually give a trigger warning for this?
I've already said that the trigger warning is that,
bricks.
hey, listeners...
Advanced
This
racism.
This is the most racist thing I think we've ever watched on the podcast.
Peggy Hill ass pronunciation.
Why
Peggy
do the
Hill shit.
Why do the
It
voice?
changed the music enough as it is to add like maracas and stereotypes.
It's so crazy that the first two places they go are Mexico and China. Just they go to the most racist places immediately.
They don't ease into it. Like they have Britain and fucking Greece, but they were like, let's get this out of the way.
No spoilers, but the Greece one's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we already have obviously there's the music change, the accent change, the immediate they eat tacos in Mexico because that's all we literally know about Mexico. They literally say China. They literally say China the way that Trump says China. China.
White child in a rice patty hat. This is crazy, dude.
By the way, only again two white people, one wearing the rice hat, one wearing like I don't even know. That is.
I watched this at work, and I almost couldn't come back to my break.
I'm so sorry.
again, even Cumtown would be like, whoa, this is a little too racist for us guys. that little China, like, hey guys, look, we like to kind of make fun of China and Chinese. That's a bridge too far for us. Jesus Christ. And now let's get to the one race that you can make fun of without being racist. Oh, come on, come on!
Oh, I'm walking here.
The racist against the Italianos. Oh,
only country with a despise.
I'm cooking a meatball.
I ate the pizza.
I prayed to Jesus.
I ate the mushroom and I grew up in spaghetti. I said the princess
Welcome
peach.
to the rest of the episode. I love the Jesus. I pray at the altar.
I'm imagining
the wine.
I'm imagining
I get baptized in the marinara.
Oh, good. I'm imagining like someone that's been a fan of our podcast that's Italian and really loves us, and then hearing this segment and being like, "I'm no longer a fan of the Indieheads podcast. You took a step too far."
I'm so sorry, Jackie.
Yeah. Sorry. The close up of the white girl in the kimono.
I don't. Okay, why is there a grown ass man?
He looks like the drummer from Buena
It looks
Cara.
like Andy Samberg a little bit.
Okay, let's assess the look on the. Oh, France. He's supposed to be French.
Just some berets. One kid's in like a garbage bag. The other's dressed like a chicken. This is.
He's wearing a tarp.
He's got like the mustache and like the little like chin strap combo that like.
Yeah, we have Betty Davis and the killer from I Know What You Did Last Summer. Crazy combination.
He looks like he's about to write a hella long communist manifesto, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
They should have dyed
That's the
the
oldest
English
child.
First off, their fish and chips is what appears to be a raw, unscaled, completely ungutted fish and actual Pringles on a plate. And also for the British kid, they should have dyed their teeth yellow or something if they're gonna lean into it.
Well, he's dressed like Sherlock Holmes. Jinx,
and Princess Di.
Okay.
They didn't know what to dress the girl like, so she's just wearing a Union Jack skirt.
I almost feel bad for the British here. I feel bad for the Brits.
They should have just dressed up like the brothers from Oasis.
Or like the fucking Beatles or something. Oh, here we go.
So true.
Yeah, man. This is just so crazy. It's so crazy.
This is okay. Why are they saying it like this?
Yeah, like what are they trying to do here with this chorus? I mean, I don't necessarily want to know.
Oh, we got a donut with eyes darting around. Again, I do love that the American stereotype for decades is still Americans like burger, and when you take away burger, it's burger. It's
honestly,
un-American.
that's so true. I had a burger for dinner tonight.
Hell yeah!
Was it a fat patty stack, 2 buns, lettuce, tomato?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
When did LTO become so popular to say?
LTO? What is LTO?
Yeah, lettuce, tomato,
onion.
Ah.
See, I speak Max sometimes, but only when it comes to burgers.
Well, no, it's not even
Burger
me.
is the
damn
universal
menus.
language.
I'm adapting to their acronyms.
This is true. I don't trust this man. This man should not be around children.
Yeah, he made him do racist shit.
I feel like any adult complicit in this song can't be trusted.
It's giving Ross Trent.
Yes!
This is Johnny Greenwood in an alternate universe.
I wonder how Ross Trent says grace.
I will say this: you can't give this video too many points, but let's watch this little segment here.
Nice! Amen! Let's have donuts for dessert.
I appreciate that they didn't make her have a racist accent. I appreciate that they just let her. They just said, "Just say the line, sweetie. Don't."
I don't want to know what Fu Chang's accent would have been.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Don't.
Hopefully, time has lost it.
I hope so. For the sake of her too. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. There was dumb stereotypes prey. That was crazy. Is there more from this universe that we should dive into? Because you did mention.
I mean, if you want to talk about loaf, we could talk about
Gotta
loaf.
talk loaf.
Let's. I'm gonna pull up the Donut Repair Club. Let's see what we got on the Donut Repair Club. Let's see. Yeah, the Adventures of the Donut Repair Club. The Donut Hole Jesus shows us God's love.
This guy is dressed like a Tim Robinson character.
You know what? Let's go to the zoo. Or let's go to the zoo. It's a long one, but we'll skim around.
This is a full 30-minute episode. Holy crap.
We'll skim around.
It's really insane how many, I was looking up some of these shows, how many of these are, ripped full to YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch the Donut Repair Club and Raging Bull back to back.
It's so true.
Duncan.
He's dressed like Stewie.
It's kind of like Pauly Shore.
Oh, look at the animals. They're so cute. I just need this after all the racism. I just want to look at cute animals for a second.
Yeah, this is nice.
Is the Donut Repair Club on Letterboxd?
No.
Oh God.
Oh,
probably.
they got Gibbons. Fuck yeah. Fuck
Gibbons?
yeah.
Oh,
that bird.
Oh, that's a good bird.
Oh, giraffe. As a gopher. Lions. Yeah, sleepy lions. Look at those. Those are some overalls.
Holy shit!
Those are some
Every
overalls
single
that.
episode.
Oh,
it's on Letterboxd?
At the zoo is, and let's see, the repair shop and Camp Harmony are all on here.
Wow. I was gonna say the overalls this guy's rocking. Those are definitely some overalls that Sarah Score would be wearing right now.
What is it, Abby?
I'm gonna go ahead and give the Donut Man the repair shop a 5-star because that's the one with loaf in it.
Yeah.
It has 0 reviews right now, so I'm gonna be the first one.
That's crazy. All right, let's look at some animals and then we'll continue on. Look at the elephant. Oh,
elephant! Wow.
Oh,
I don't know how many kids the Donut Man has.
Yeah, that's a beefy giraffe. Holy shit.
He lives in Pennsylvania and has 6 kids.
I was watching giraffe fight videos last week, and that shit's crazy. Because they just like swing their necks at each other.
I mean, yeah. Monkey.
Monkey. Colobus monkey.
Oh.
Baby Gibbon!
Baby Gibbon? What the heck? Gopher. Or I guess that'd be was that
maybe
gopher,
it's a
meerkat?
prairie dog? Maybe?
Oh, prairie. Yeah, that was a prairie dog.
He's not even in the zoo. He just.
I don't even know what the fuck they're singing about. I don't care about popcorn. Just show me more. Okay. Oh, okay. Look at the lion. He's yawning.
There again.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Matty, he's alive.
Yeah, I'm back. Oh, I got
He's not even Cajun anymore.
I got my internet connection is
risen.
unstable. All right.
De-Cajunified him.
In that case, let's.
Hold on,
Oh, what's
Matty, I'm gonna send you the episode with loaf in it, and I'm just gonna need you to also name the YouTube channel that has uploaded this.
Oh yeah. Let's see. The channel name for this is Donut Man App.
I wonder if that still exists.
Donut Man App.
Donut Man has his own app.
Okay. Where's Loaf at? Where do we get to Loaf? Okay, I see.
What's he building?
He's like
there,
close to the end.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
That's still a donut
That's
right
the
there.
donut.
That's still a donut.
Yeah, Loaf doesn't show up till like the endish.
Well, I'm gonna go get some more tools.
Oh, yep. I just saw him in the preview.
Follow the directions, okay?
Oh, here we go.
There he is.
There he is.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Josie,
What a
maybe
cutie.
you'd like to join the Donut Repair Club.
But you've got to be ready to tell other people about his love.
That's right. So they won't be empty.
The donut flow.
That's why we're called the Donut Repair Club.
Again, as a mustache haver, I feel like someone should have told this guy, hey, you should probably shave your mustache for these videos. It's not going to age well.
He looks like he would ride a fixed gear bicycle in 2012. Is the only way. With this fit and the stash.
He undoes one of the overalls on the weekend.
Oh yeah, this man is lying about being polyamorous so bad.
God.
Oh no.
This donut's kind of got attitude.
The scripture bread?
I love scripture bread.
Duncan said he hooked the healer up to the personification.
Oh. Oh.
No.
Oh. The voice in the I don't
Come?
Come.
Say it's a lot cooler out here than it was in there.
Oh no.
I bet it is.
I bet Loaf is fucking delicious, dude. I gotta say
Dude,
it.
he looks so good. He looks so good.
I'm gonna say it right now. 7 bites, maybe 8, depending on how hungry
I
I
was
am.
gonna say
2.
like 3.
Easy. Did
He's
they do
small
an egg
enough.
wash on his ass?
I think I give that.
I think they did.
3,
looks
maybe
like
4
it.
bites.
I just want to rip into
Why'd
him
they
like
do
the
that?
anime food that looks so good.
Yeah.
I feel like again, what kind of bread do we? I mean, he kind of looks like he's got like a bit of a brioche look to him. Oh yeah, let's go back. Just the little stare he just did.
This is Josie. She just
Oh my
The whole
god!
pan moves.
The whole pan move.
is just the right word for her today.
Oh, well then
I bet Loaf and the Skinamarink phone would be like besties.
Yo. Aww.
Oh fuck!
I think it's a little fucked up to dance when Loaf is just born because he can't do that.
He
Yeah.
doesn't even have legs, bro. Come on.
Well, he can move the pan.
You know, I bet scripture bread is like super duper fluffy.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
like, you know, it rises again.
Why do they have
mean-
like paint and stuff at the? If they're like a bakery,
Well, they're a repair
are they
shop.
painting the donuts?
You know, I think it's a repair shop and a bread oven. You know, I think you should combine. It's you know, it's very smart to have like power tools and potentially like you know, flammable and
The lead in the
materials and
paint will
stuff.
wash the sin away, Matty.
It's true. Facts.
It absolves you through death.
Yes.
Oh, there's baby donuts.
Yeah, there's baby don't. Actually, are those like muffins? I don't know. We got to keep moving. We got 2 crazy ass songs to end out the playlist. So, or 2 crazy ass videos, I should say. Up first is Shatter Chipmunk.
This is the only one of these that I actually learned about from my one time going to Vacation Bible School.
This is
Is Chatter the worst puppet, the like worst designed puppet that we're talking about tonight?
no, because it does look like there's more work done to it compared to like other ones that are like cheap sock puppets.
He looks like a dish rag.
I think he's
Don't
cute.
say that about Chatter.
He looks cute.
Oh,
Like he doesn't have like the puppet fur. He has like rag fur. He looks like a rag mop.
Okay.
We can't get into that. I said it and then I realized.
Cameo from Billy Corgan here.
Of course.
in
Secret
the
tool
cut.
that'll help us later.
Oh no, they roofied Chatter Chipmunk.
Oh no.
Can that actually be the thumbnail?
Will Chatter learn to breathe underwater?
if Chatter doesn't believe in God, then does he deserve to drown? Is that what we're getting at here?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's like, I think, the implication.
Would you like fries with that? Silence!
Put the fries in the bag, chatter.
Oh, there's Josh. It's funny you just said that, Max, because he has that little duck thing that has the fucking captain's hat, just like fucking Joshua Block rolled of t-shirts.
No.
From the furry lips of a chipmunk brown.
Okay, don't like that. Don't like this.
Ran out of air and soon did drown.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Everybody's a critic.
Everybody's.
Chatter's kind of garnty.
Hey, what's that behind me? A pair of scissors? My ear hose! Whoever it was, he cut my ear hose!
Love the point of view stuff because they didn't want to put the puppet in the water.
No. Damn, he's like puffing out a lot of fucking air. That's crazy.
Back to the boat? Who cut off his air supply?
That's what I'm saying when they're making me turn off
the devil's devil.
They're making me turn off the 80s radio, you know.
Wasn't air supply like using private jets like fucking crazy? We just recently found out.
We talked. I think
Yeah.
we briefly talked about the crazy air supply tour routing.
The tour? That was nuts.
And
they went
like,
to the
all the
villages like 3
random
times. Yeah.
Let's
Is that
see.
Gene Simmons?
Yeah, there's Gene Simmons. There's a new story about him. Kiss the Wilkes Twins at
Kiss the Wilkes Twins
gmail.com.
at gmail.com for Kiss 2.0.
Okay, let's see. Thing is, these guys post so fucking much on Facebook. It's incredible.
Throwback for Airheads. Oh my god.
Let me see. Tell me if you guys see. I can't find the fucking tour poster. Let's see. There's a that's their tagged photos. Okay, let's go to their actual photos. Okay, they're doing a 50th anniversary special. They're playing. They're going to Omaha, to Des Moines, to Thackerville, to San Diego, to Charlotte. All these are across different months. Okay, Charlotte's actually that's not too far from me. That's about a 2.5 hour drive from myself.
Hold on, I'm
and
going to
Max.
look in the Discord for this. I should have pulled it up earlier. Well, I didn't know.
It was in the gig chat.
Let's again. You have to go through so many fucking. Oh, here's the photo. Look,
Newt Gingrich and fucking the guy from Sting, or the guy from the Police. Jesus.
Let's see. Come on, show us this routing.
Oh wait, I got the picture. Hold on.
Okay,
I'm gonna drop it in the channel.
Let's see. God, there's so many photos. Although, again, nothing will ever be funnier than the episode we did where we went to Chubby Checker's Facebook page and it was all
It's the exact same chubby photo.
Oh, here we go. Here's the routing. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're going from PH. What is PH? That's not
Philippines?
Okay, we're going to the Philippines.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we're going to
Cebu City.
Temecula, Chandler. Okay, we're going from like California to Arizona to Texas to New Mexico to Oklahoma. Okay, that's not too
Going
insane.
from the Philippines to California.
Yeah,
I think it's Singapore and maybe Malaysia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So,
dang.
yeah, flying to Malaysia, back to California, and then getting on the bus and doing this, and then going from Oklahoma to fucking New Brunswick in Canada, doing 2 dates in Moncton, and then going all the way to Ontario, and then going all the way from Ontario to the fucking villages in Florida, and then going to Alabama, and then flying or taking a charter down to Puerto Rico, and then going to fucking Virginia, and then to Cincinnati, and then to all the way to San Jose, and then Rancho Cucamonga, California, and then going from California to fucking Illinois, then Indianapolis, Wilmington, going to Delaware. Going from Indianapolis to Delaware in a day, that's a fucking long drive.
Crazy.
Because at least some of these you can explain, like, okay, like the dates are all different. Like, okay, they're probably like flying or like taking a couple off days to get to the next spot. Then to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Then in Miami, I think this is for a cruise, I'm going to guess. Daytona Beach, Atlantic City, Rockford, Illinois, to Fort Pierce, Fort Pierce.
No state?
Wait, we could get on that cruise.
Well, it's too late now. Actually, no, it's not too late. We got 2 days.
Tomorrow. No, that's 2 days.
We got 2 days.
Oh, here we go. The 70s rock and romance cruise.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Come on,
dude.
wait.
Max, we could get so much Gilf Poo-Tang on that.
Why did you have to say that?
You. God, Jesus.
You shouldn't have to say
On
that.
the Christian episode.
Wait, so I'm not sure if it happened this year. One day until our 2025 sailing. So this is probably what we're doing here.
Yeah.
They're already looking ahead to 2026 on the webpage. They got Kansas and America.
The country of Kansas.
God, this is crazy. Look at these old guys. Look at these old fucks. God damn. All right, let's continue. Let's get back into of course we last we checked in with Chatter Chipmunk. His air supply was cut off, and we gotta figure out what the hell is going on. And will they ever find that shiny thing?
He's always experiencing mortal peril.
Is that Chris Pratt?
I should have known too, Mr. Klaus. I thought you were behind all this.
I am no thief, Mr. Chipmunk.
Is that Daniel Bloomberg? Damn. He going from winning an Oscar or going from this to winning an Oscar?
How is he going from the EGOT?
This is like the kind of stuff they say Adrian Brody was doing.
Okay?
Also, you have this guy who looks, if anyone is familiar with the internet comedian Aldo, let me see if I can pull up Aldo real quick. You may remember, I'm your Uber driver, get in.
Yes.
That's him. Let me see.
I don't know if anyone has seen Entourage, but he also kind of looks like Johnny Drama a little bit.
He's definitely got some, let's see. This is what Aldo looks like, as we can see here. And this is what, this guy looks like.
Okay.
They kind of look, I mean, you see it. Facial hair, the face geometry.
We gotta get like
a proper side by side,
like the XXX Tentacion meme, except
yes.
Yeah. All right. This is the one y'all been waiting for.
go.
I gotta say, I gotta commend the Photoshop job on this. That's a great Photoshop job.
It's really good.
The part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Our curtain opens as Larry, having just finished his morning bath, is searching for his hairbrush, having no success.
So why is the door there? It's in like the middle of the room.
I think this is like supposed to be like a play.
Yeah.
So this is like a stage.
Yeah.
It's on the kitchen counter, see?
Yeah.
Because they're veggies.
What kind of pills are those? You got Addy?
Viagra.
You got Addy, Larry? You got
mixing
Percocet?
Larry's on Fent.
No,
Why is he wearing the Podgrape has the sorting hat on?
I heard that Larry was supposed to represent uppers and Bob was supposed to represent downers.
That is such a Max ass comment right there.
Max with Hall quotes.
Having heard his joyous proclamation, Junior Asparagus enters the scene. Shocked and slightly...
Oh, look at tilted hat. That's so new metal.
I know. Junior has so much swag.
He's ready to break call him urban these days.
This was like the funniest shit to me when I was a kid. This was like Carlin for like 4-year-old Violet.
Bob, Larry, and the Asparagus are the Three Stooges.
Look, we've watched, now that we've gone through the gamut, I want to make the point that VeggieTales got it. They got that you had to be funny, you had to catch attention, and then their like religious shit, as we saw, was just like, oh hey, God loves you and wants you to be good or whatever. They nailed it, and everyone else just didn't.
No.
Yeah.
It was one of a kind.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, honestly, like, if it weren't for, like, the fact that it was, like, pulling from, like, you know, Bible stories and mostly just, like, the Old Testament stuff and, like, parables and shit, like, it would pass for, like, pretty much most, like, mid-range stuff you'd see on PBS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's probably funnier than some of that stuff, too.
Yeah, honestly.
Did y'all fuck with PBS as kids?
Yeah, I was a huge PBS kid.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom. One of 10 channels
for kids.
Remember, Between the Lions? That was my shit.
Yeah.
Yup. Fucking.
Why is there a Rockabilly
Dance and
Orange?
Smarty Pants.
That's the peach.
That's the peach.
Rockabilly Peach.
You weren't paying attention, Maddie.
Because he has hair. That's why he has the hairbrush now.
You weren't listening to Archibald's narration.
Yeah.
He says the same thing like 9 times. And
I got overstimulated, okay?
Who's your favorite veggie, Matty?
Well, probably the peach, because I like the hair.
Hell yeah.
Rockabilly.
Can you guess mine, Matty?
The question was, what was your favorite? The question was, what was your favorite vegetable? And you said a peach.
Well, I said it's my favorite VeggieTale character, I assumed.
I said the peach. I won't fight it.
They eventually had a caterpillar on there too, so you know they were kind of playing fast and loose with it.
Matty, before we get into it, I'm sending something. I sent it earlier today. This was going to be one of the videos that I wanted to add to this playlist, but it got removed from YouTube, and then it also got removed from Dailymotion. Everything is terrible. Used to have a video called Just Ask God with Rap. I can't find the video, but they have a SoundCloud, and it's on it now. This is the greatest song I've ever heard in my life.
Hang on, I want to see if we can find a video. Of course, archive.org.
The Wayback Machine.
Let's see if we can find. What is it called? Let's see.
Just Ask God with Rap is the name of it.
Just Ask God with Rap. We might be able to find it on here.
Shout out Internet Archive.
Mm-hmm.
I did find a. I mean, Special Treatment is up on here. Let's see. Need to stick to nothing. All right. Mostly a lot of Christian talk shit, books. Okay.
Is there a way to filter out to like just videos?
Yeah. Click on the movies.
Oh, movies. All right. Let's see. Come on. Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell. China-U.S. trade war heading to economic collapse. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Actually, I just kind of want to see when this when this was uploaded, because they might be right. Let's see.
Simpsons predicted the future. Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
It's like a schizophrenic tagging system. 2019.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good called shot. That's a pretty good called shot. Okay, I don't think it's up on the Internet Archive, so we will just listen.
It's okay. All you need to know is that the two performers on this song are the girl in the bottom left in the white beanie and the white boy in the patterned beanie on the top right in the glasses.
Just 1 second. You know, the main thing about God's salvation is that God is real. But there's 3 simple things you have to do. The Bible says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. So it's a promise. If you do these things, you're going to find the things that you're looking for.
Why is this kind of
go
off?
Is there like an amen break for Christian
Wait until
music?
you get to the boy rapping, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, no. Okay. This kind of feels like a beat that like Dean Blunt would sample.
All right, Matty.
I know. Take a shot.
Let's go.
Shoot me in the head.
Sounds like Will Smith.
I feel like this is stepping on my turf, you know.
I wasn't gonna say it.
No crush type beat.
Yeah.
This is kind of a vibe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why is this good? Why is this
I
so
don't
kind of
know.
good?
It's like DC Talk kind of shit. This is the stuff they were doing.
This is Toby Mac before it was Toby Mac.
Yeah.
I'm so mad the video is gone, because when the little white boy in the glasses started rapping, it was like the video is good. The video is so good, and I'm so sad that it's gone.
It's got to be somewhere. It's got to be somewhere online.
Yeah, if you can find this, please send it to me, because I need it. I need it back in my life.
Okay.
Oh,
wait. Oh shit.
Wait.
Oh.
Vimeo, baby,
Vimeo?
let's go.
Let's see.
Oh, please. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, we're watching this back. We're watching this back, listeners.
Just 1 second. You know, the main thing about God's salvation is that God is real. But there's 3 simple things you have to do.
This is fucking
Bible says,
Jesus Christ
"Ask,
forehead,
and it will be
dude."
given to you. Seek, and you will find.
James from Twin
Knock,
Peaks
and the
could
door will
never.
be opened to you. So it's a promise. If you do these things, you're going to find the things that you're looking
Is that Steve's on?
She kind of looks like Allison Stoner.
She does.
Like Camp
Oh my,
Rock.
the adult man in the bandana.
Why is he there?
I mean, they need a
Wants to hear some
supervisor, I
things.
guess.
She looks like Alanis in the Ironic video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the fashion here is so confused.
Kid in a Blossom hat next to her.
2015.
I mean, this is
Wow.
definitely from the 90s.
Oh, I was reading up the archive date, but you're right.
Yeah.
A young Mac Miller.
That's crazy.
Like Jack Harlow. Again, why is the hook on this good? Why is this,
We
why
need
is-
like a Chuck Persons like eco jam of this.
for real?
Yo.
Christians make good AF music, I guess. I think it's settled.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is better
I'm
than
not
Sufjan
gonna try to
Stevens.
deny
That's the
anymore.
conclusion we're all making here.
Singing about a higher power makes you tap into a bag that many people can't.
Well, there we
you're
go.
talking about your crush? I'm talking about the ever-powerful Lord,
Mm.
Jesus Christ. He's gonna make the better song.
Not to
Why wait for
change
it?
it from everything. Do you guys know of Sonseed?
Sons?
No.
No idea. What
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Yes.
All right, I think we'll pull that up and then we'll end off the video there.
This was the first YouTube video I ever watched.
Sunseed,
Oh,
Jesus.
I put it in the chat, but
Okay, yes, thank you.
You would have gotten there.
All right, Jesus is. Oh my God.
What?
This is the best ska song ever written.
It kind of is. It's if the Boss Tones were actually mighty. Mighty to
Wow.
The
save.
almighty Boston.
Yo.
That's kind of what Elvis Costello sounds like if you're a hater.
Yeah.
I was about to say. I'd say this is more Elvis Costello.
The guy singing looks like you could just take a screenshot, change it to black and white, and edit him next to the Day the Music Died guys, and he wouldn't be out of place at all.
He met Chubby Checker in a previous life. We got 1969 Paul McCartney and the backup singers.
Yes.
Wow.
Lady on the keyboards looks like the non-Ripley lady from Alien. I don't remember her name.
Oh yeah.
Well, I need to see if this is on Spotify.
Okay, not that backup singer. Okay, we have.
Oh,
Okay,
there's
that's
McCartney.
Carl
It's
Wilson. That's Carl
crazy how
Wilson.
McCartney he is.
Oh, we got the
Insane
whole
ruffled
album on
coat.
Spotify.
Oh shit. Oh shit, he's playing like one of those like crazy guitars. That's like
Evo ass bass.
What?
oh, it's a bass. What the hell? That's like a bass that, like
These
Diva
guys are
plays.
crazy.
She's in like a prom dress. He looks like Donny Osmond.
Yeah.
The guitarist kind of looks like Steely Dan.
Once I tried to run and hide, but Jesus came and found me and he touched me down inside.
Wait,
Don't.
Pause. Pause.
I didn't like that either.
I did not want to call any homoerotic undertones in this video and this singer, but
I think given the history of the Catholic Church,
So this
Doesn't get the
reminded me
benefit of
of
the
a
doubt.
genuinely repressed memory I had until just now. That when me and Gavin were in high school, we made up an entire TV show It was basically a public access network that goes wrong, and we wrote characters for ourselves and our friends. Gavin played a conspiracy guy that tried to make conspiracies like fun and cool, like, and he would have like song parodies and stuff. I played a guy that taught like Christian lessons with a puppet named Chester Biffle, and I created an entire song for him. And I just remember it ended with, "Every night I get down on my knees for Jesus, waiting for the day that he comes." And that's all I remember, but it's maybe the only funny thing I've ever done in my life. And so I'll always love Chester Biffle because it's not inaccurate to like how gay these songs are.
Yeah, learning what the word "come" meant ruined a lot of Christian songs for me.
You know, Ataxon, it's funny that you say that because if Matty will allow it, I do think I do have an even basically the perfect video to end this episode on.
You can just play a Sufjan Stevens song.
Unfortunate.
He's like a Mountie. He always gets his man.
This guy's kind of giving Squeeze almost.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cool for Cats type beat.
They're American too. The main guy's named Sal. The keyboardist is dead. The drummer's dead. And almost all the backup vocalists are dead.
Everybody's fucking dead.
Wow. They met Jesus.
Oh my God! The drummer died after choking on a sandwich.
That's oh my God! Come on! Come on!
There's a Glee cover. There's a Glee cover.
There's a what?
There's a Glee cover of Jesus is my friend.
Apparently.
Wow.
All right.
I'm just now finding this out.
Let's
I'm looking.
There it is.
What the fuck?
What?
Warm welcome for Oral Intensity.
Oral Intensity?
Come on.
What the fuck? This is so strange.
Rockabilly-ass performance.
The Stray Cats could never.
So true.
That was a short ass
Not the
song.
Star of David.
Why did they do that?
I thought that the entire thing with Judaism was not Jesus is really your friend.
They're perfectly
Let's watch
Catholic.
The Cum Preacher.
I don't know, but
oh no.
Oh wait, is this? Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. Let's watch
start.
The Cum Preacher.
Come, I'd do anything for Jesus. I found over 1,700 times in the Word of God where this word is used, come, and that's not cometh and the rest of the comes, but that's just come. Preaching my heart out for 45 minutes to an hour on that one word, come, and it was one of our Lord's favorite words. Come unto me, come and drink, come and dine. Jesus said, come, come, and come, and it goes on and on and on. I know this is dumb, friends, but there are people that still
28
have
years old. This shit got me cracking
When
up.
I say
That's the
come,
evangelical
it means
cum
come.
eating
I'm coming, you're
instructions.
coming. When
That's
I turn to
crazy.
my son and I say, come, I want them to come. That word come is universal in its application. Come. What did Jesus say to his disciples? Come. There's no room for discussion.
It's a classic mix-up. What can you say?
It commands obedience. Come, come, come.
Also, look at this toupee. This is one of the craziest toupees I've ever seen in my entire life.
For you. He died for you. He did everything for you. It's time for you to come. He's come. He's already come. He wasn't just a baby in a manger, friend. That was God coming. I love the way the Christmas story starts out because God came and then the wise men had to come. The shepherds had to come. And ever since Jesus came, he said, I've done my part. Now you come. You come. I came. You come. Come quickly. What is this?
Like, I feel like I'm laughing harder than I have in
And
a
one day when you
while.
die, you're going to be with him whether you like it or not. And I don't want him to look at me when I die and say, I've been calling you all your life. Now through death, you've had to come. I said, come, 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 come. For those of you that don't believe that, friend, you need to read your Bible.
Dude, I've listened to like the new
Grimy Ghost.
Not to brag. Oh, I'm music industry.
Shout out Grimy.
Go ahead.
Went.
I was gonna say I have the new Model Actress album that's
is
coming
it
out.
my internet? It's out.
No, it's probably me.
We can see you. Well, I can hear both of you.
Yeah,
I can see you. I can hear you, and I'm gonna come for you. Okay, Ataxon. I'm gonna come for you. Okay.
Oh,
promise.
Soy face.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
Jesus Christ, come tribute.
I was gonna say. I've been listening to the new Model Actress album that's coming out in May. I have the advance of it, and I think that video is like the gayest thing that I've watched this whole week. It's crazy. What the hell?
Wow.
Also, I think that's age restricted. It's like age restricted. Oh God! Imagine you setting up.
Do you feel closer to God through this episode, though, Matty?
I'm coming right to him. I'm
Amen.
coming right to him. I'm coming all over him. It's
real come to Jesus moment.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, I thought it was
me and a couple friends are getting together, and we're coming all over God. All right, we're having a little.
What's a Bible
circle.
study if not a prayerful circle jerk?
Do you think the priests ever played Ookie Cookie with the fucking communion wafers?
You think they ever fucked the repair shop donut?
Wow.
No.
He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that.
No.
Do you think that post crucifixion, if you asked nicely, Jesus would let you fuck his handles?
No, Stigmata, no.
Oh,
all right, well, we're gonna wrap it up there, listeners.
That's how Thomas knew he was really Christ.
We're getting
Thomas knew.
We're getting naughty places.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all for listening to this episode of the Indieheads podcast, and I, like I said, we've been going through our anti-woke transition, and we have now come to the anti-woke grifter endpoint, which is fake Christian. We're now going to be a Christian podcast. So hopefully you all have enjoyed the Word of God, and hopefully you come on over to our side soon enough.
Go with peace and come on God.
Wow,
that was perverted. That's perverted. Thank you, of course. Thank you, Aly, of course, for joining us once again, and thank you, Ataxon, for
having me.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Always glad to come to the podcast.
This was a fun one.
Word right now.
Oh my God. Let's see. Anything, Ataxon, Aly, anything y'all want to plug before we head out, or anybody else want to plug anything?
It would be inappropriate at this point. We've all come so much closer.
I do want to say a special thank you to my incredible boyfriend Danny for doing that VeggieTales bit with me at the very beginning of this. I'm
so good.
But yeah, I need to wash my face.
You never forget the first time you come on the pod.
I worry that you're just gonna stay green, like it's not gonna come out,
Well,
so
I will
I
say,
are eating shit.
When guess who got kicked out of Starbucks for, you guessed it, being Christian.
All right, that'll do it for us, listeners. I would tell you what next week's episode is, but honestly, I have no fucking idea if next week's episode is going to be that episode. I made a promise last week but obviously things change. So schedules, it's bound to change. But hey, we will have episodes for y'all coming up next week. Because we got a couple more left in March, and we got some good stuff coming up, and hopefully you stay tuned in as we got a jam-packed schedule for y'all for the rest of 2025. So hopefully y'all are doing well. Obviously, it's very tough times, and I hope this podcast is a brief moment of solitude for everybody, because it's been a very shitty past few months, shitty week. And hopefully we're all hanging in there, and we all again, we got to have a come to Jesus moment in this country, and someone's got to do it, and by do it I mean someone's got to come all over the White House. All right, just FBI, please don't arrest me.
That's why it's the White House.
Yeah,
and this
exactly.
And this wasn't the bonus episode, Matty.
This is not a bonus episode. This is
the one you want the public seeing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta censor this. I gotta censor this schedule. Oopsie.
Just put up a big picture of Loaf or something.
Yeah, I'll put up a picture of Loaf. All right, thank you, listeners, for joining us and watchers for joining us. We will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. He taught me how to live my life as it should be. He taught me how to turn my cheek when people laugh at me. I've had friends before, and I can tell you that he's one that'll never leave you flat. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. He taught me how to pray and how to save my soul. He taught me how to praise my God and still play rock and roll. The music may sound different, but the message is the same. It's just the instruments that praise his name. Jesus is a